Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of Getting Well with Terry and Friends. It does look like it's going to be another solo show, but if you watched yesterday, you made money. Uh, I've been on a hot streak lately, so that's great. Hoping to keep it going today. I picked 5 games that I'm going to go through, so I'll just jump right into the first one here. The Blue Jays are in Baltimore facing the Orioles. My best bet in this game yesterday, the over 9.5, which cashed. I also, after the show, added Matt Chapman and hit a home run, as well as a 3-player hit parlay, which both cashed as well. Currently, the Blue Jays lineup has not been announced, so I don't have any same game parlays for today. But you're going to want to look at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You're going to want to look at Whit Merrifield and Chapman as well. Toronto has faced Kyle Bradish once earlier on this year. It was an 11-1 win for Toronto. He took the loss 5 runs, 9 hits, and 4 and a third inning in that loss. Alek Manoah on the mound today. He's 2-0 against Baltimore in his career. And with a 2.42 ERA, no earned runs against Baltimore earlier on this year in the start. So I like Toronto in this one. No big surprise. Toronto run line I got yesterday. Toronto team total over 4.5 as well. I think it's crazy that you can get a Toronto team total over 4.5. I got it for -120. This team still has a very good offense. Yes, much better at home than on the road. But this is Kyle Bradish against Alek Manoah. So I like the Jays to rebound here in this one. Earl Sportsbet says, I hit the like button like an adult. Much appreciated. Keith, what's up? And Earl Sportsbets also says, I think it may be time to consider Baltimore as a playoff contender. Orioles first 5 plus 130. Yeah, Baltimore has definitely played very well. Nobody, I don't think there's one person out there, except maybe some Baltimore Oriole fans, that said at the beginning of the year that they would be competing for the playoffs. I don't think any of the Sharps really thought that. However, huge pitching mismatch in this one. Manoah against Kyle Bradish. I like for Toronto to take the lead early and win this one convincingly. Moving on to the second game, Cleveland and Detroit. This game kind of came pretty easy to me when I was looking at it. We have Cleveland versus a lefty. They are the second worst team in the league against lefties. Only Miami is worse than them against left-handed pitchers. I'll bring up the odds here. 1 second. Currently, you can find Cleveland around -200 to -185. Detroit is a +158 to +169. 7.5s right across the board. I went to the first 5 here. I took the first 5 under 3.5, which I got for +102. You can get it for +104, -105, +100, depending on which book you have access to. And I also took Detroit plus half in the first 5, which you can get for around +106. I got it for +106 as well. Yes, Cleveland does have Bieber on the mound. And yes, Bieber has been pitching well, which is exactly what I want for my first 5 under 3.5. And then Tyler Alexander for the Tigers. He's been pitching pretty well as of late. In his last 2 games losses against Minnesota and Toronto, he only gave up 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 hits in his last game against Minnesota, 5 hits against Toronto. And the previous game against Minnesota, only 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks there either. So he has been pitching well. I think it's a perfect spot for him to face Cleveland here. So I do like Detroit plus a half in the first 5. I will not take them full game, but I will back them plus a half in the first 5. Tim says I had Baltimore over 62.5 wins. That's good. But you're going to catch that probably a lot earlier than you thought you would this year. CSN, thanks for coming in. I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you. I hope you're well too. Things are going pretty good for me right now. So hopefully it keeps on going. Now going to the Battle of Texas here. We do have the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros facing off in this one. One of my favorite pitchers to back this year, Martin Perez, is on the mound. I did not expect him to be as good as he has been this year. He has pitched really well pretty much all year long. A couple little blips, but that really happens to all pitchers. Martin Perez, over his last 19 starts, he is unbeaten. He's 9-0 with a 2.20 ERA. And his last 4 starts, he's gone 2-0 with a 1.44 ERA. And against the Astros in his career, he's 9-5 with a 2.64 ERA. This year, in 2 starts against Houston, 1-0 with a 0.56 ERA. 1 hit and 10 hits, and 9 strikeouts in 16 innings. So he has absolutely dominated the Houston Astros. And on the other side, Urquidy, this season, 1-0 against Texas with a 2.84 ERA. He's also pitched pretty well here. But I'm taking Texas first 5 plus a half. I'll bring up the odds here. You can find Texas plus 160 to plus 145. Houston's a minus 175 to minus 190. 7.5s and 8s available. I went to the first 5. I got Texas first 5 plus a half, plus 102. You can get it for plus 100, minus 105, another plus 100. That's a great price for the first for a plus a half in the first 5. I could see this being tied. I could see Texas being ahead. Obviously, we all know Houston is the far better team, but with Martin Perez on the mound, and he's definitely played well against Houston. I also have the first 5 under 4, which I got at plus 104 for the under 4. I think that's a great price as well. I expect both pitchers to do well. I could see this being 1-1, maybe even 0-0 after 5. Maybe someone's up 2-1, something like that. But I see a low-scoring first 5, so I'll back Texas and the under. Going on to the later games, there we have 2 games here later tonight, and this is the first one. Minnesota Twins are headed to LA to face the Dodgers. This Dodgers team has been insane lately. I'll get to the comments here. Keith likes the under 8 in that Houston Texas game, the full game under 8. I want to talk you off that. I like that for sure. Markel says cards under. I'll get to that in last pitch, my thoughts in that game, because I definitely do have some. But back to this one, Minnesota Dodgers. You can find Minnesota plus 200 to plus 180. Dodgers are around minus 220 to minus 230s. I see it minus 250 there as well. 8s, some 8.5s. This Dodgers team has been playing great baseball for a while now, especially since their legendary announcer passed away. It seems that lit a fire under them, and they have just played consistently. Julio Urias, while he was unbackable, in my opinion, for a few starts there earlier on this year, he has been money lately. In his last 3 starts, 2 of them against San Francisco, he did not allow an earned run in 6 innings in both games. Against Colorado, in Colorado, he only allowed 2 earned runs and 4 hits in 7 innings, and that's in Coors Field. He is pitching great baseball. On the other side, Joe Ryan for Minnesota, he's pitching pretty well as also coming off a rebound against. He's played 2 games against Detroit, where he's gone 5 innings, given up 3 or 4 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 9 strikeouts and 7 strikeouts. But in the game sandwiched in between Detroit against San Diego, he gave up 8 hits, 10 earned runs, and 2 walks in 4 innings against San Diego. So obviously, San Diego is a lot closer to being the caliber of the Dodgers than Detroit is. What will we see from Joe Ryan? I'm not really sure. What I do know is I'm taking the Dodgers run line. It's just money right now, consistently, and I'm not jumping off a train that is working really well right now. And the over, yes, the over has been cashing well with the Dodgers also. I'm not getting to the over in this one just because the 2 pitchers have been really good. Well, Joe Ryan has been good except for that San Diego game. But I could see Arias holding the Twins down to 1 run maybe. And then it would be hard possibly to get that over. So I will just back the Dodgers run line. Keith says good luck. Good luck to you as well. Moving on to the final game. Yesterday in this game, I did have the Seattle Mariners money line as well as the over. The over cashed. Seattle didn't quite get there, but it's going to happen. But I took a shot with them yesterday. Not going to back either side in this game technically, but I'm taking the team total for Seattle. Over 3 and over 3.5. I got over 3 for minus 106, and I got over 3.5 for plus 135. The reason is Garrett Cole has not been good. So I'll go over the odds here. You can find the Yankees right now for minus 130 to minus 140. You can find Seattle plus 110 to plus 118. Sevens, a couple 6.5s available in this one. I would only go over in this game if I was going to play a full game total. Like I said, Garrett Cole has been getting hit consistently lately. A few good games sandwiched in between before his last 3 here, which have been pretty bad. Against the Seattle team, 7 hits, 6 earned runs. Against Kansas City, 7 hits, 5 earned runs. And against Baltimore, 9 hits, 3 earned runs. He has been getting hit as of late, and he did get hit by the Seattle team, who did hit 3 home runs off him. So that's something to keep in mind as well. I was looking at Seattle home run props. I'm not going to get there because I'm on the team total over 3, team total over 3.5. I'll just kind of settle with that and hope for runs. Let's go here. Twins are a live dog. Could be a flat spot after Dodgers swept the Padres. Didn't bet it, but it's Twins first 5 or nothing for me. Hey, good luck. Well, you didn't bet it, so I guess that's good. But I don't know. I can't go against this Dodgers team right now at all. Ratso likes Dodgers double result plus 110, so that's them winning in the first 5 and the full game. Vladdy is overrated, says Baltimore money line today. Vladdy currently on a 18-game hitting streak, the longest of his career, smashing the ball all over the park. So definitely not overrated. Nearing a 300 average, finally getting back to the Vladdy that we all expect. Give me Mariners first 5 money line. Twins plus 1 parlay. Interesting. Richie, what's up, Terry? Smash like. Thank you. Much appreciated. And then Vladdy is overrated, says good luck today to Terry. Thank you. Vladdy is overrated. I hate saying those words because they are not true. But I guess that is your name or what the name you have. But we'll go on here. Season preview show tomorrow for the NFL, 6 p.m. So normal show will be at 4 p.m. Then we'll go discuss the entire NFL division by division, looking at future odds, giving our predictions. In this one, I'm so excited for this. It's finally here. So tune into that. If you're not following Getting Wild with Terry and Friends on Twitter, definitely give us a follow and vote in the polls, because we have polls for each division on who's going to win it. So definitely vote in that. We'll be looking at those polls as well on the show. BetStamp, use code WILD when signing up. Find the best odds for whatever you're looking for. Sign up for as much books as you can. Getting the best odds. Use code WILD when signing up. Help out the show. It would be much appreciated. Last pitch. The games that I did not go over. The Cubs game. Ian Happ has been playing very well. He is very good against the Washington pitcher Espino that they are facing today. Let me get the exact numbers up here. Ian Happ is 2 for 5 against Espino. I'm trying to get the rest of the stats here. He's batting .323 at Wrigley Field this year, and he's 6 for 18 in a 5-game hitting streak against Washington. So Ian Happ has played very well against Washington and Espino. So I have the Cubs money line plus Ian Happ to get a hit, plus 105. So a good price for that. Oakland. I'm backing the Oakland Athletics in the first 5 plus a half. Caprillion has been very good all of a sudden. Definitely a really rough start, but he's been very good as of late. And I give him the pitching advantage right now over Ohtani. The Angels are just not winning as well. So I'm shockingly going to be taking Caprillion and Oakland in the first 5, fading the Angels and Ohtani. And I got Oakland plus a half at plus 100 in the first 5. And that is Atlanta, Boston over 9.5. I will be completely honest. I went back and forth on that game, whether or not to bet it. Both pitchers have really good records. Morton against Boston, Rich Hill against Atlanta. But ultimately, Atlanta, the second best team against lefties. I would look for Atlanta to have a good game offensively. Both teams have been scoring and getting scored on as of late. So I'm going to go with the over 9.5 in that one. But I did go back and forth on whether or not to bet it. That's for sure. Vladdy is overrated, laughs, and has a picture of Vladdy in a Boston uniform, something that will never happen in any lifetime. Tim Earl says Jets to win the Super Bowl is plus 20,000. I am not going to comment on that because the NFL preview show is tomorrow. Tune into that. Keith finds that pretty funny, which it is. Markel also finds it pretty funny, which it is. Don't underestimate Zach Wilson. He will sleep with your mom. He will sleep with your mom, but I'm not exactly sure how that will help the Jets win the Super Bowl. But Markel finds that funny as well. And he says Jets 0-4 after September is more likely. I wouldn't disagree. Although I don't think they're going to be horrible this year. But they start the season against the AFC North. All right. But we will get to that tomorrow. Make sure to tune in for the NFL preview show. And we will get to best bets now. I have everybody's best bets. We will start with over or under, as we usually do. For me, I'm on a few totals today, but my most confident one is that Toronto will score 5 runs or more in the Toronto-Baltimore game. So team total over 4.5 for Toronto for me. Nick is going with LA Angels and Oakland. First 5 under 3.5. Tim is going to the WNBA. He's taking Seattle, Chicago over 164. And then Dave and Ryan are going head-to-head here. Dave says St. Louis, Colorado under 11. And Ryan says St. Louis, Colorado over 11. So unless it lands on 11, we will have a winner and a loser there. So best of luck, guys. I did not even, that reminds me, I totally forgot. I did not mention the St. Louis game. I'm doing a same game parlay for that. I would lean with Ryan in the over. I didn't get to it because it's such a high total, but I will be doing some a same game parlay with hits. Definitely focused mostly on St. Louis, but Colorado as well, because both pitchers have been getting hit as lately. Mikolas has definitely got hit when he's gone to Coors Field, and then Feltner has gone hit a lot at home as well. So I'm going to be looking at a same game parlay for player hits for the St. Louis game. I would look at them as well, but I just don't know exactly how that game's going to turn out. So I'll just go to a same game parlay, hit parlay. Follow me at Let's Go Wild Picks on Betstamp and on Twitter to find out what I add when it comes to the same game parlay. Going on to dog of the day, none for me today. I do like Detroit first 5+0.5, Oakland first 5+0.5, and Texas first 5+0.5. So those are 3 dogs. But the rules that I made when it comes to dog of the day is a +100 full game money line. So no dog of the day. I might change that to first 5 for next year, or when it comes to football, first half. So we'll get to that in the future, or actually very soon, tomorrow. But going on to best bets, best parlay pieces. And for parlay piece, for me, Dodgers money line. I would also not talk anybody off Vladdy to get a hit, but I'm going to go with Dodgers money line this time. Nick is going with Miami +2.5. Tim is taking the Connecticut Sun on the money line. Dave is going with the Atlanta Braves first 5 -0.5. And Ryan is going with the Cubs on the money line. And then for best bets here, just let me check the odds here for the Yankees. -130. Second here. I think Dave was going to take the run line if it got to a certain price. If it gets over -130, run line it. So -130 is the best you can find for that. So we'll keep it there. And then, so for me, best bet, Toronto Blue Jays -1.5. I'm confident that they are going to beat Baltimore today. Nick is going Colorado Rockies first 5 -0.5 for 2 units, +160. Tim is going with the Pittsburgh Pirates on the run line -1.5 for +205. Dave is going with the New York Yankees against Seattle on the full game money line -130. And Ryan is going with Boston Atlanta over 9.5. Let's see here. Blue Jays race to 7 runs +210. Hey, I'd like to see it. I don't. I think the race 2 is definitely a good choice instead of the team total because I don't see Baltimore getting the 7 runs against Manoah. That's for sure. I wanted to hear Dave's take on that under. Yeah, he's unable to come on the show today, but he will be on tomorrow and for the football show as well. And then a dog of the day for Richie is the Marlins and the Mariners. Best of luck. That is the show. Best of luck to everybody on your bets tonight. As I said, tune into the NFL show tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter. Follow the Getting Wild with Terry and Friends Twitter account as well. Vote in the polls. Tune in the show tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, as normal. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, smash the like button. We appreciate all the support, and we will see you again tomorrow for 2 shows. Best of luck on your bets. Have a good one, guys.